Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Halloween, a movie released a few years ago in 2018 starring Jamie Lee Curtis. And in Halloween, it deals with a much older Laurie Strode, traumatized by the events in the original film, who gets a chance at vengeance when Michael Myers once again escapes from the insane asylum. Now, my overall thoughts on this movie is, well, it's not horrible or anything like that. Personally, I'm not really impressed with it. First of all, let's just get this out there. I like what they did with Laurie Strode in this film. Seeing her change from this kind of timid teenager in the first movie to this old lady who you don't want to mess with, that's very drastic and very, with the time gap between these movies, kind of justified. And they actually go through the entire process that she did over the past 40 years in preparing for it to make you understand that she's not just randomly this old lady you don't want to mess with. It was a process. And even though they turned her into this strong female character, she's not invincible. When she does meet with Michael Myers, it's a very tough fight between the two. Because even though she's got the best firearms out there, he's physically just much stronger than she is. And they illustrate this very well. However, really, she's the only strong character in the entire film. Michael Myers is not the same Michael Myers that you get with the 1978 movie. In the 1978 movie, you get this guy who's absolute pure evil, and really that and his flair for the dramatic are the only two these two Michael Myers have in common. The 1978 Michael Myers was a lot more methodical than this Michael Myers. Heck, I would even go as far as say he picked his victims. He went all around Haddingfield and specifically picked these three girls in the movie. Whereas here he's just walking around, just killing people. And because of that, you don't really get this sense of tension at all. The first movie has tension because, number one, he picked his victims. Number two, he methodically waited for the right moment to strike. Whereas with this one, he's just walking around, just beating people in the head with hammers, stabbing them in the stomach, stabbing them through the throat, and you don't get this sense of tension at all. Was there people who he killed in the first movie that he didn't plan on? Yeah, but it was a situation where they got in the way. But in this case, nobody got in his way at all. Laurie Strode's daughter and granddaughter, they didn't really feel like characters at all. And the lady they got playing her daughter is just very bad. I don't have an issue with the actress they got to play her granddaughter, but her daughter was just not a good actress. And not only that, but really all the people who they killed in this entire movie, you can tell they just created these characters just so they could drop. This movie has the highest body count in the entire Halloween franchise. And really, it's just characters that were created just so they could be killed. You never once got this moment, like in the first movie, where you didn't think the person who was killed was meant there just so they could die. This movie, every character felt like they were there just so the big three can survive. And I really don't like that feeling at all. Outside of Laurie Strode, really the only thing I like about this movie is John and Cody Carpenter's music. I think they did a terrific job with the music. Really, that's about it. It's just music and Laurie Strode. Those are the only things I like about this film. Guys, in the end, I just don't care for the 2018 Halloween. It's not my favorite film in the franchise at all. That's the very first one. But at the same time, I have seen a lot worse Halloween movies. I've seen Halloween movies where there were no redeeming qualities to them at all. Whereas with this one, it has some stuff that I like about it. And that's really about it. I'm gonna give Halloween 2018 a 3. That's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.